Shipyards of this scale could have been built for the construction of massive vessels. But how big was the question?
One of the greatest controversies surrounding this whole Zheng He episode was the size of his treasure ship. Some people believe that it's very large, 44 Chinese zhang, which equates to longer than a soccer field. Other people believe that it's a little bit smaller, the 2,000 liao, which will be around 62 meters long. A lot of scholars believe that such a large ship existed. Some of the arguments that they put forward is the fact that pyramids cannot be built today does not mean that pyramids was not built in the past.
At 400 feet, the largest baochuan would have been nearly 5 times as long as the ships of Columbus, which sailed almost a century later. Deep in the mud of one dry dock, they made a further discovery. It lies today in the Nanjing Museum.
So this is it. The rudder from one of Zheng He's ships found at the bottom of the Longjiang shipyards. Unbelievable. It must be 40 feet long.
This controversy still rages on unless and until there are more evidence that can be found from archaeology or historical sources. I think this will continue to remain a mystery.
The precise length may never be known, but there's little doubt that the great treasure ships were high-tech marvels. In scale alone, they were centuries ahead of their time. But the ship's real genius lay just below their 70,000 square foot decks. Here, a cutting-edge design protected the treasure ships from sinking. Each hull was divided into 13 watertight compartments. If one was damaged and flooded, the remaining compartments could keep the ship afloat. But that wasn't their only purpose.
Now, the interesting fact is that in this last compartment, it is sometimes open to the sea, so that when the vessel is coming down a wave, water enters the compartment, thereby lifting the bow of the vessel and enabling the vessel to drive safely out of the wave.
The design may sound complex, but its inspiration came from something that was all around them: a simple stalk of bamboo. It would take nearly 400 years for Western naval architects to incorporate this same technology. Zheng He personally commanded these highly advanced fleets on 6 of their 7 voyages, but ultimately they were the brainchild of the man he served. A cunning military leader, Zhu Di, personally led his troops to victory over the Mongol hordes. Then he turned his attention towards seizing the throne.